Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I set up my home screen on iOS 15 on my iPhone. Now this is not going to be very focused on the apps like what's on my iPhone would be. This is just mostly focusing on just the setup. So the app icons that I have, the packs that I have, wallpapers, widgets, things like that. So it's going to be mainly focusing on those aspects of the phone. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys how I kind of customize my focuses to be more customed to whatever I'm doing. So yeah, that's also something that I love using is the focus feature, just to get different looks also on my phone for different types of workspaces and things like that. But okay, let's get into the video. So this is the first screen you'll see when you go on my phone. This is my main home screen. And as you can see, for the app icons and everything, there's not a lot of color. I like the wallpaper to be like the color aspect. And I also don't like too busy of a wallpaper just because I want the focus also still to be on the app icons. The wallpaper that I have at the moment is just this ombre-ish, grainy looking background. But my wallpaper changes so many times a month. I really get bored of wallpaper easily, but this wallpaper specifically I found on a design on Canva, so I'll have the link in the description box below. But yeah, the wallpaper I found there, but like I said, it changes so many times a month that yeah, I never stick with one for too long. This little circle that you'll see on my screen is assistive touch. It really just helps mostly for when I'm filming videos to share where I'm touching or show a certain thing. That's the only reason I have it on here, so don't mind that little circle there. But okay, so for the customization on my home screen, this is the apps that I use and the app icons that I used. So for the app icons on my phone, every single app icon you will see here is from a YouTuber called Kanoopsy. He brought out his own pack of app icons and they really just work. I've had them for so long, I think about like a year maybe already. But yeah, I've had these app icons for so long, but they still work because they're so minimal and the color just, it works with anything. So yeah, they are very like hand-drawn details, but I really like them. So yeah, that is the app icons. You can go buy the pack for yourself, but that's the app icons that I use. Then for the widgets on my screen, you'll see I have a few widgets on here. So this widget and this widget here are all from the same app. It's called Clear Spaces. It allows you to have a clear background for maybe text or this battery icon, or you can just have plain blank spaces. So I'm going to go to a focus real quick. So if you don't know what focus is, it allows you to change the mode that your phone's in and have your home screen change with that mode. I have a whole video on focus. If you want to check that out, I'll have it in the eye up top that explains it in more detail. But anyway, I'm going to change the focus here to spaces because I made one when I made the video about spaces. So here you can see you can have a huge amount of blank space on your phone, and then it's just your app icon somewhere. So yeah, it allows you to have clear spaces on your iPhone. You can also use it like in stacks. That's kind of what I was going for when I made the video. So here you can see when you use stacks, and then you can just hide it again. Okay, like that. And then you can just hide it again and have it be clear spaces. But yeah, that is the app that I used for this look and this look. And I just really like it because it's very minimal, but it looks pretty cool. Also, Clear Spaces is one of the few apps that allows transparent backgrounds that don't have a title underneath it. So you can see this widget here from Widgetsmith. It says the name Widgetsmith underneath the widget, but for Clear Spaces there's no name or anything, which is really nice and just adds more to it. So yeah, that is for the widgets on this screen. And then like I mentioned, this one here, Widgetsmith, is also a very nice app. As you can see, I have a few widgets that I've made on here. Widgetsmith I don't use as much as I used to, but they have a bunch of very cool different types of widgets that you can edit. So here you can just see some of the things that they have here. Some you have to pay premium for, and then you get more options. But yeah, Widgetsmith is also one of my favorite widget apps because it has a lot that you can do on it, and it is mostly free. So yeah, that's Widgetsmith. I just have the time there. Then this screen here is also just a bunch of apps from the Kanoopsy app icon pack, and then I have just the Apple battery widget there at the top. Then this screen here is again a bunch of apps that I have, and then here I have a Notion widget that just shows the favorite Notion pages that I have. So I like Notion's widget as well. They have one with recent widgets, and then they also just have favorites or just a page. But yeah, Notion widget is also one of my favorite widgets just because I use it so much that I always have it here on this screen, and it's really accessed a lot. Then the next screen I have here is 3 different types of widgets. So we have the Bible app, which is the verse of the day. Then here we have a quick launcher, which allows me to access these apps by just tapping here, and then it will take me to that app. So we have YouTube, Disney Plus, Netflix, and TikTok here. So I made a whole video on how you can get this on your phone. I'll have that linked in the eye up top, this quick launcher, but it's from an app called Top Widget, which has a bunch of different types of widgets, and also has the ability to create transparent widgets. So as you can see, it looks like there's no background beneath these. So I really like that. So yeah, that is just a quick launcher. So if I click on YouTube, it will just take me to YouTube, or if I click on Disney Plus, it will take me to Disney Plus. You catch the drift. So yeah, that is also something that I love to have on my phone. And then we have an app here called Smart Tasks. So if I have to-do list, I just make it on this app, and it has a cool widget, and you can color code it. So I just like the look of this widget, so that's why I am gravitating towards this app a lot. But yeah, it's just very convenient to just have here, or I would use reminders, but I don't have that here on my phone right now. So yeah, that's all the widgets and app icons I have for the main home screen. So yeah, and then also I just want to quickly go to this section here, which has some widgets. So as you can see here, we have just weather, battery, and Notion, but then I have this little app here. It can only be in this area on your phone. It can't be on your home screen, but it's actually a widget game that you can play. So how the game works is it's basically that no internet connection game that pops up on Google when you have no internet connection, and you just basically tap in, then the character jumps, and you can get different types of characters. But yeah, it's just a fun little game to have in your widget section as well. Okay, so let's switch the focus now. So we're gonna go to reading. So here we have 3 widgets and an app. So the widgets are from Clear Spaces, the first one. Then we have a Notion page that I just linked. So that is just a Notion widget. Then we have a Kindle widget here, which just accesses your most recent read on Kindle. And then we just have an app here. So this is the Goodreads app that I just created a custom icon for, again with the Canupsi pack. And then for the title, I kind of just put a space between each letter just to have it look like that. So yeah, it's very plain, but I like the look of it for just reading. But yeah, so that is the reading focus. Then for the next focus, we have spaces, which I already covered, and then productivity we have here. So this one here, I actually made for a video, but it's just a fun widget here as well. So first one we have here is MD Clock. So this is one of my most used widgets on my iPad mostly. I recently did a video on the best widgets for iPad, but some of the cool things you get on MD Clock, I'm just gonna go quickly show you guys. It's not a free app though, but they have some cool widgets on here, as you can see. But this one, the 8-bit graphics that you have, is probably my favorite. So as you can see, they have these animated 8-bit clocks or calendars that you can just add to your home screen. But yeah, for my productivity focus, I just have the 8-bit clock here. I have again the Smart Tasks widget here, which has a to-do list. Then we also again have a Notion widget here, and then we have just 4 apps which have no custom icons. They just look the way they look. And then here, you can't see it obviously, but it's a Clear Spaces block here, which allows the apps to be in this little square and not like in a row, which I think just adds a little more to it. So yeah, that is the productivity focus that I have and how I set that up. Then the last focus I have here is filming. So this one here is also very plain. I didn't add any custom icons. All I added was a Clear Spaces time widget here at the top, and then I also added a Notion widget here, so for my content creation page for when I'm filming. So yeah, this is probably the plainest one I have, but yeah, that is how I customized my iPhone home screen for different modes of focuses and just my main home screen as well. Let me know what you guys think. I thought this video would be fun to do since I've made a lot of videos on how to add widgets and how to customize your app icons, but I thought I'd share with you guys how I personally decorated or styled my phone. Maybe you found a new widget app, or maybe you got inspiration for app icons, I don't know, but hopefully you got something out of this video. But if you did get something out of this video, please give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. And definitely comment down below if you have any other app suggestions or just tips overall on customizing your iPhone. It's something that I love doing, so definitely leave a comment down below. And definitely subscribe by clicking on the icon on the screen. Click on the playlist to see all of my other customization related videos like this, and click on the video to see one of my previously uploaded videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!